everybody. It is Mrs. Kravchuk again. Thank you for joining me for our next math lesson today. So, again, we have this goal that is, if you want to read it with me, please join me. It's on the screen here. I can count and write to 10. Today, friends, we are going to do a lot with counting and writing, specifically the numbers 6 and 7 and 8 today. So that's what we're going to be doing a lot of work on today, and you are going to get a lot of practice with that. What you'll need today is you will need some counters, so get about 10 counters for me. You also will need your session papers and, of course, a pencil too. And you know what, friends? Why don't you grab some crayons while you're at it, because there are some pictures that you can color as well. All right, so I want you to pause the video so you can grab those things, and then I will join you on the next slide. All right, guys. So here, if you look at this slide, I have 5 dots here, okay? Could you count them with me? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have 5 dots. What I want you to do is with your counters, I want you to show me 5 and arrange it however you want. You could make your counters look just like this, or you can make them look a different way. But either way, just use 5 counters. All right, please go ahead, and I would like you to pause the video so you can show your 5 counters. All right, welcome back. Let's see, I'm going to quickly arrange my 5 another way. Let's see if maybe we came up with a similar way to arrange our 5. So if you take a look, friends, what am I doing with my 5? You're right, I'm putting them in this long column here. How did you arrange your 5? Did you make it look like these dots here? Did you make them in a nice straight line like me? Maybe you did it a different way. There are lots of ways to show 5 with your counters, okay? All right, let's check out our next slide together. All right, let's do a little math talk, okay? So sometimes we use certain words during math, and this is one that you will hear me say and your other teachers say too. Also, not only during math, but you might hear this word during other subjects too, okay? Our word today is check, okay? So you might hear me say to check your work, okay? Now, check has the letters C, H, E, C, K. Those are the letters in the word check. Now, to check something is to make sure it is right or make sure it is correct. So let's practice that. I want you to look at this picture of colored pencils. I want you to check to make sure I have 10. Okay, so remember, check is to make sure it is right. So I want you to make sure that there are 10 here. Go ahead, I'm going to pause, and I want you to count and check to see if there are 10. All right, go ahead. All right, did you check? Are there 10 there? I want you to watch me check, okay? So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this black one here makes 10. I just checked and there were 10 colored pencils. Okay, so if you hear me use that word, check, that means see if it's right. All right, you guys. I would like you to take out 10 counters, okay? And check to make sure they are 10. Go ahead and do that. Please pause the video and I will meet you on the next screen. All right, welcome back. Do you have 10 counters? Did you check to make sure there were 10 by counting them? Wonderful. Good job following directions. What we're going to do, friends, is you are going to see this screen right here. Or I'm sorry, this page right here in your packet. So I want you to get out this page. It is page, your grown up can help. This is for your grown up. It's 115. So they can help you find this page. All right, did you find it? What we're going to do, friends, is now you don't have these dot cards that are on the side here on your page. This is something that we would give you in class, okay? But since you're at home or somewhere else right now, I just put them on the side for you, okay? So, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you one of these dot cards, okay? Oh, I'm sorry if you hear my son Carter in the background. 1 second. Hi, friends. Sorry about that. My son Carter, he just slipped on the step, so I had to go make sure that he was okay. All right. So, friends, I am going to show you one of these cards, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to use your counters and I want you to show that many counters on your work mat here. Okay, so I'm going to show you this dot card here. How many dots are there? You're right, there are 6. So I want you to go ahead and put 6 counters on your mat right here. All right, go ahead and do it. Nice job, you guys. So maybe you put them in the same way that I did on this dot card right here. Okay, this is how we usually see the combination of 6, especially on a dice. All right, look at this one, friends. I'm gonna move my arrow down. I want you to show me this many counters on your work mat. How many counters are there? It looks very similar to this one up here, and I know there's 6 up here. But do you see what I see? There's one more in the middle. Yeah, so that means there's not 6, there's 7, because 7 comes after 6. All right, go ahead. Show me 7 counters on your work mat. Great job, you guys. If you need some extra time to show that, that's okay. You can always pause the video. All right, here's the next one, you guys. I want you, I'm just going to put this back up here. I want you to show me this many counters on your work mat. How many counters are there? How many did you count? You're right, there's 8. Show me 8 counters on your work mat and check to make sure there are 8. All right, go ahead and pause the video so you can do that. Good job, you guys. Thank you for showing me 6 7 and 8 counters on your work mat. Let's go to the next page. Come join me. All right, you guys, take a look at this page. Now, for your grown up, this is page 116. So, if you need some time to find this page, you know the drill. Pause the video. Friends, on this page, what you're going to be doing is you are going to be tracing the number that's here. You're going to write it then here, and then you are going to circle the picture that shows that number. Okay, circle the group that shows that number. All right, we're going to do this page together, or I'm going to show you this page. I'm going to then give you a chance to try it, and then you'll see, friends, that we have 2 more pages where you get extra practice writing 6 and finding 6, writing 7 and finding 7, and also 8 too. Okay, so let's do this page together. I might go a little faster than you do. You're just going to watch right now, and then I'm going to give you the chance to do it. Okay, so watch what I do, friends. I am going to trace this 6. I start on the top line in the sky. I'm going to go all the way down to the ground. Oops, I went a little bit past. And then up back to the fence. Kind of curves around like that. And then, you guys, I'm going to write 6 on my own again. I need to use a little darker color here. Okay, I'm going to make my 6. I start at the top line, curve down and around. And then I don't go any higher than that fence there. And I'm going to circle the group that shows 6. I see here that there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to circle 6. Okay? Remember, you're just watching. Don't worry about doing it right now. You'll get the chance to do it. Next, you guys, I have the number 7. Okay? To make 7, I draw a line at the top, and then another line slants down to the ground to make 7. I'll do that again. Draw a line at the top, and then another one slants down to the ground to make 7. And then I'm going to circle the group that shows 7 fingers. If I look here, I see a whole hand. I know that means 5. And then one more, that would get me 6. But I'm looking for 7. Let me look at this picture. I see 5 and then 6, 7. So I'm going to circle this group here. All right, next is one of my favorite numbers to write. It is the number 8. I love it because it's super curvy and kind of like, it's kind of like you're skating around on the lines. With this one, friends, you're going to draw an S or write an S and then a backwards S. Okay, so watch this. Start at the top. It's kind of like you're going down and around, make your S, and then you curve back all the way to the top. Let me show you that again. So look, it's like I'm making the letter S, okay? But then I go back up and around and I stop at the top where I started. That's how you make the number 8. Now I'm going to look at my groups and I'm going to count to see which group has 8. I'm going to start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That group only has 7, but I'm looking for 8. So I know it can't be this group. I'm going to try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This group here shows 8, so I am going to circle that group. Now, friends, did you notice when I was counting, I was putting a dot on my circle so I knew that I counted it? That helps me keep track of the ones that I counted and the ones that I didn't count yet in my group. I would like you to try to do that when you are counting. If we don't put any mark on those shapes, then we might get a little confused and you might count incorrectly, okay? So this will help you to count correctly. So I want you to try that. So, friends, I would like you to then do this page, okay, page 115, and then you're going to get even more practice. I want you to do the next page where you're doing the same thing and the page after that, okay, has the same directions, okay, where you're tracing the number, you're writing the number, and finding the group with that many objects. All right. Thank you for joining me today as we were practicing those numbers 6, 7, and 8. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next math lesson. Bye, friends.